Hello all. So, I have some very important peak oil news to report. You know, we've talked about peak oil a lot, but now we have what's called the oil crunch coming. And it's the oil crunch that we're going to look at today. Let's go over to the board and I'll start to show you what I'm talking about. The question is, when is the oil crunch coming? And what is the oil crunch? Okay, Dr. Jamie is a geologist and is an advisor to the government on renewable energy. This is what he has to say. So here is, this line represents oil, and this one represents demand. Alright, so this is 2005 at the peak of the peak oil, and it's been steadily going down. He says that the crunch will happen sometime within this range between 2015 and 2020. This is one of our first predictions of professional, so-called professional people. This information comes from the oil industry, geologists in the field, and old-time environmentalists in working in the government and other organizations, including the United Nations. Anyway, he says that this crunch will happen somewhere in here, and that once it happens, everything starts going down very quickly, and that he precisely talks about what industries will suffer first. And he says that the economic, like Wall Street and the tech industries, will feel it first. And then after that, it'll be food, commerce. People will stop shopping because they don't have any money because their work stops. And he puts out several problems that will occur at this point. So this is one of the first predictions of when the oil crunch comes. He also talks about back in 2003 how Shell Oil put out an email saying that the CEO of Shell is sick and tired of putting out erroneous information on the quantity of their reserves and the ease it is of retrieving these reserves. And that was in 2003. It turns out that they were overemphasizing their quantity by 20%. Now that's Shell Oil, so you have to expect most other oil companies are probably fudging at least 20%. That's probably the in-house ballpark number. So he says because of this, it's really hard to tell exactly when the date is, but certain that what the oil companies are saying they have is not what they really have. Okay, well, it might be time to go. First of all, let me go check to make sure that nobody has left any answers on the question we had last two videos. Today we're going to read the question and see. It's kind of a surprise so far. I'll be right back. Okay, on this question we do have a meter reading. Let's go look at that next. So we had 1A as a vote and 2 Z's or Z's as a vote. So there is a meter here. It's a big industrial one. It sort of has this kind of look, and it's going like this. Alright, so that means that it's more of a Z than an A. With that, let's see what the question was. The tape tore off some of the board coloring. And the question is 9/11 an inside job? A meant yes, Z meant no. That's not how I expected that to come out. Very surprising. We'll date this and put this up on the board. Alright, and I thank you for the new subscribers. We have several. And the comments on the last videos. And the pluses and the minuses and the ups and the downs and the ins and the outs. They're all pretty good, I guess. It all helps spread the word of whatever. And I think my next video will be an update to the Yellowstone supervolcano video I did last time, because some new information has come out and it's pretty important. So I'll get that video out probably tomorrow or the next day. So until then,